Ladies and gentlemen, hope you're fantastic. Miz Monday, episode 10 here, coming at you live June 16th here. Um, Tigers are 19 over, just lost a series against Cincinnati on Father's Day weekend. First series loss, and it feels like forever. This team is 46 and 27, so they're 19 over, and this has been a joy to watch this team, and like I said, they lost their first series in probably like 5 or 6 series. Um, and they played 73 games. So they got about, 87 left. Is that right? 89 left. 89 games left. This team's been pretty remarkable. Let's go through the caliber All-Stars right now. Tarek Skubal, obviously an all-star. Javi Baez right now is an all-star. Riley Green. Got to get Dingler in there. McKinstry deserves a bid right now. Torque. Like to see Torque make an appearance, but we got some guys that are eligible for this all-star game, and a couple of them could be starters. That's how good this team's been, but yeah, since I talked to you guys last, the Tigers lost a series against Cincinnati, and they won a series against the, I want to say it was the, let me pull this up real fast. Should have had this ready. It's on me. They won a series against the Orioles. They did. It was a 2 out of 3. They got blown out on those game 2, but Scuba shut them down that Thursday to win that series. You got the Pirates coming in, and you go to Tampa for 6. The next 6 games, 3 at home, 3 on the road. The 2 Tampa games, Saturday and Sunday, are noon starts, which I hate, but they're doing outdoor games in Tampa right now, so they're trying to get those in early rather than late because of the heat. But, we got 6:40 tomorrow, 6:40 Wednesday, day game Thursday, night game Friday, 2-day games on Saturday and Sunday. But, you played 73 games. You got 89 left. A lot of baseball to be played still, but this has been a fun year so far. And hopefully everyone's okay in the pen. Vest had a pinky issue yesterday. One of those games yesterday where we haven't lost one of those games this year. The first bad loss, realistically, really bad loss. When you had a lead late, you normally win that, and you didn't yesterday. Chip Camp Cincinnati has some really good at-bats. Ali De La Cruz has got his fingerprints all over that team right now, and he's been a joy to watch in the majors. But let's also talk real quick, transitioning to the trade deadline. You need 2 relievers. I'm looking at Aroldis Chapman from Boston. Boston already sold off Devers. They're fucking selling. I don't know what they're doing, but they just swept the Yankees. They said, you know what, we don't want Devers anymore. He's the best hitter on our team, but we'll see you later. I know he had issues with the front office and stuff this spring, moving to third with Bregman going over there and stuff. He had to be DH. They wanted him to play some first. He didn't want him to play first. It was a whole thing. But punting on Devers is ridiculous. He just signed him long-term in 23. Now San Francisco just made themselves a realistic threat in the NL West to win that division over the Dodgers. The Dodgers are vulnerable. They have lost some games, and they're not just cruising away with this thing in the West. But you need 2 relievers. Chapman, one of them, would be the ideal. And a right-handed bat. I'm looking at Eugenio Suarez. The problem is he's on Arizona, and they continue to win recently. They're on like a 5 or 6 game winning streak currently. And he's only got 21 homers on the year with like 50-something high 50s RBIs. But I'd love to have Eugenio Suarez play third here in the second half. I believe he's a free agent at the end of the year, so it'd be a rental. And I don't see Tigers going after Reynolds. I just don't. But I think you got to put your chips all in and say, let's fucking go for this thing. Because you open a window over the next 3-4 years, you can compete for a World Series. That's how good this team is. 3 to 5 years, I'd say. Baseball's a little different. You never know with contracts and stuff. But you got a lot of guys on, you're not paying a lot of guys right now. Like, you're paying them minimal contracts, I would say. Like, Green's due for a payday. Torque's going to be due for a payday. Scubal's going to get paid by us or somebody else. Like, you got a lot of folks due for a payday. But very encouraged with where we're at. 19 over with 89 games remaining. Really good stuff. Still the best team in baseball. And we'll see if we can continue this going forward. But this has been phenomenal to watch, and the weather's starting to get really good, and the Comerica Park's been packed. Another sellout crowd Friday, Saturday, and Sunday over the weekend, and just a joy to be around this team right now, watching every day. That's all I got for you folks. You have a great week. I'll be on here next week, Monday, after the Tampa series to break the last 6 games down. Take care, everybody.